Hello and welcome to the second practical video where I will show you how to analyze, outline and write an essay in response to PhD exam entrance question. This question in didactics was asked on March 27, 2021 in Blida University. Make sure to support us by liking the video, subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell to receive new released content. So although I have already created videos on writing introduction and conclusions for timed essays, I noticed that many of you still struggle with the structure of an essay. So let's review again how the structure of an essay is. It is divided into three parts. An introduction, which functions in three ways. It introduces your main argument or thesis. It explains the key 2 or 3 themes that you will support, and it explains how these ideas fit together logically. Then you have the body paragraphs. Each of them introduces a specific idea, presents evidence that supports that idea, and connects this idea to your main argument. And last, the conclusion, which restates your argument and makes a concluding generalization. Of course, when you break essay writing down into process, it becomes straightforward and systematic. So the first step in answering an exam question is unpacking the question itself. Let's have a look to the question.
Question. According to Barry Williams, every class is multi-leveled. Some classes can be more multi-leveled than others and therefore more challenging for the teacher, but all classes are mixed mobility classes. Discuss.
You should read the question at least twice, circle the key terms, and identify the directive verbs. Notice here that you have been instructed to write no more than 50 lines, or what would equal 5 paragraphs, approximately 120 words for each paragraph. When you look at this question, you discover that there are two main ideas. First, that all classrooms are multi-leveled, which means that include learners of different abilities, needs, and styles. And second, that this multi-mixed ability presents challenges for the teachers. Therefore, you can guess that the answer will be divided into two main ideas. The first one is individual differences in learners, and the second one is adaptive teaching that helps to cope with these individual differences. Once you think you understand the question, the next step is to plan your answer and synchronize it with available time. I will begin my answer by writing the introduction around the thesis statement. Here is my introduction, which I divided into 4 sections. The first section is the hook, with the purpose of grabbing the attention of my readers.
Hook. Every person is a unique puzzle, composed of pieces of knowledge, skills, and values. These pieces are dynamic, context-sensitive, and open to improvement.
The second section is showing the importance of this topic, that something is at stake.
Importance. In educational practice, a one-size-fits-all approach has proven inept at engaging and challenging the full range of learners in the classroom. Conversely, embracing diversity can form a powerful opportunity to nurture learners' confidence, empathy, and creativity.
And the third section is putting my topic in a general context.
Context. Hence, many scholars have confirmed that each classroom is multi-leveled, and that individual differences should not represent an undesirable burden or an irreparable problem. In the learner-centered paradigm, all learners should get what they need to succeed, regardless of their disparities.
And then I will state my thesis statement. I have chosen to divide it into 2 sentences because we have 2 main ideas.
Thesis statement. As such, teachers should consider psychological, cognitive, and sociocultural aspects in designing lessons. This endeavor requires adapting course content, process, product, and environment to match learners' needs, styles, and abilities.
Now that I have developed the thesis statement and an introduction around it, I will move to developing my body paragraphs. Each one of these body paragraphs should start with a topic sentence that links the paragraph to the thesis statement, which means that each topic sentence takes one element from the thesis statement and develops it with evidence and examples.
Topic sentence. In education, no classroom is composed of a purely uniform group. There can be a broad range of differences among learners on cognitive, emotional and sociological aspects. Major support. Cognitive indicators such as intelligence and memory can directly influence learners' performance. Minor support. For instance, some learners are better than others in the amount and speed of comprehension and background knowledge activation. Second major support. Learners also differ emotionally, in terms of motivation, personality, and learning style. For instance, some students need intensive extra teacher help, some learn on their own. Some learn best by reading and writing. Others prefer to watch a video, listen to a recording, or dig into hands-on activities. Third major support. Moreover, sociologically speaking, students may come from different family structures and socioeconomic backgrounds. This can influence their identity and behavior.
As we have said, we have two major ideas in this answer. Now I will write the second part of my body paragraphs.
Second paragraph. To cope with the quantitative and qualitative differences among students, scholars urge teachers to make planned adaptations in content, process, product or learning environment. These adaptations can be divergent or convergent, based on relevant student characteristics such as readiness, achievement, prior knowledge, learning preferences, interest, etc. Third or fourth paragraph. To achieve their full potential, teachers should accompany these adaptations with continuous monitoring, frequent assessment, Socratic questioning, real-life illustrations, outdoor projects, and reciprocal learning.
However, the amount of details you need to add and the number of paragraphs you write will depend on the amount of time you have as well as the instructions of the question itself. We arrived at the last step of writing the answer, which is the conclusion. A conclusion starts with a restatement of the thesis.
Conclusion. 1. Restatement of thesis. To conclude, cognitive, psychological, and sociocultural factors make any classroom relatively heterogeneous.
Then a summary of main points. Remember, we have two major ideas.
Summary of main points. Major idea 1. As such, learners' individual differences constitute a central element in the teaching-learning process. Summary of main points. Major idea 2. Thus, teachers should shift their mindset and exploit all possible resources to meet learners' needs.
I will finish my answer by showing the implications of this topic on teachers' workload.
Yet, adaptive teaching is easier said than done. It requires a lot of time and training for teachers, who are already overloaded. Therefore, more professional support and collaboration among teachers can reduce the unwanted effects of the achievement gap in the multi-level classroom.
I hope this answer has been beneficial to you. Thank you. If you have any comments or you think that you can answer in a different way, please write them down in the comments space. If you did not subscribe yet to the channel, please do it right now. And remember that together we can learn more and think deeper. See you in an upcoming video.